All right, yes, my friends, we are heading up there to Seneca Rocks, one of the most iconic places here in West Virginia. I'm going to hike up to the top of the rocks there, see if I can get in, check out the view, and yeah, this should be spectacular. It's early. It's about, well, it's not that early. It's about 9:30 Sunday morning. Not too many people here yet, I don't think. So let's try to get to the top there and check out the view. So we are going to be weaving our way up to the top of Seneca Rocks there. It's nice to see in this part of West Virginia, you can see there's still a lot more leaves on the trees. And from what I remember here, we'll be going through a series of switchbacks. So I won't be filming too much. It's 1 mile to the top. And it's a pretty grueling climb, so I'll catch up with you ahead on the trail, but sure is a beautiful crisp morning here. Thanks for joining me once again for some nature, adventure, and discovery. Now this is really nice back here. This really feels like fall. This is what I was hoping to see at Blackwater, but you know, we're at a higher elevation at Blackwater Falls than we are here. In fact, I learned that the nearby town of Davis is the highest elevation town in the entire state. So that would explain why they've already reached leaf out there. We're getting pretty close to the top now, I think. From what I recall, there's like a little observation deck, and but you can go beyond that if you dare, actually onto the rocks, which is what I want to try to do. You can still hear a little traffic noise from the valley below. I guess it kind of like hits this mountain and echoes up the hill, but we're getting there. It's a steady uphill, like I said, a bunch of switchbacks, and you can see I'm out of breath, but it's beautiful out here right now. You can see the place where we got the firewood the other day. my friends, we have reached the top of Seneca Rocks. This is undoubtedly one of the most beautiful and spectacular locations, not only in West Virginia, but probably on the entire East Coast. There's simply nothing else like it. Not that I know of. You have a sheer drop off this narrow ridge line here, this sawtooth ridge line, and then it drops off several hundred feet on both sides. I kept thinking when I was setting up the GoPro, if it falls over the edge, that's it, forget about it. But wow, this is amazing. I'm not going to do too much talking in this video. I'm going to let the pictures do the work, but so glad I came out here. I wasn't going to do it, but I'm glad I did. Always go for it. Never say no. Always make that trip if you're not sure. It's always worth it. That experience at the top of Seneca Rocks, that was a spiritual experience for me. That was the most peace and contentment and joy for the 30 minutes I was up there. I can't even put it into words. The sun had just crested over the hillside when I reached the summit. The forest here is still in full fall foliage. It was magical. I'll never forget that. I'm glad I could bring you up there with me today. And I want to thank you once again for joining me for some nature, adventure, and discovery. See you on the trail for the next one, guys. That was amazing. I don't have gator out. I don't even have words.